Welcome to Nestled Flames. Today we're unpacking Winning the Unforgiving Race to Greatness by Tim Grover. Have you ever wondered what separates legends like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant from the rest of the pack? According to Grover, it's an unrelenting mindset, one that sees winning not as a moment but as a lifestyle. Grover, who worked closely with both Jordan and Bryant, reveals the truth about success. It's messy, relentless, and demands everything. Through powerful lessons and candid anecdotes, this book is a wake-up call for anyone serious about achieving greatness. We'll explore the sacrifices, the unpredictability, and even the dark side of winning. So if you're ready to face the truth about winning, let's get started. Chapter 1: The Cost of Winning. Tim Grover begins by setting the stage. Winning isn't for everyone. He explains, winning wants all of you. It will take everything you've got, and then some. Success demands sacrifices that many are unwilling to make. This is why so few achieve greatness. Grover shares an anecdote about Michael Jordan's legendary work ethic. In his final championship season with the Chicago Bulls, Jordan's body was worn down, and the pressure was immense. Yet Grover recalls Jordan arriving at the gym at 5 a.m., hitting the weights and training harder than anyone else on the team. Jordan's commitment wasn't just about winning games. It was about dominating every aspect of his craft. His sacrifices included time with family, rest, and personal comfort, all in pursuit of excellence. To illustrate this idea, think of the anime Haikyuu, where the protagonist, Hinata, pushes himself relentlessly to compete with taller and more experienced players.
Thank you. ほんのちょっとの小さい動き。スプリットステップ。相手のボールインパクトの瞬間。地面から一瞬離すことで。極地の反動で一歩目を弾き出す。くっそ。今までずっとボールだけを追ってた。コートの中には情報がいっぱいだ。
Just like Jordan, Hinata understands that greatness comes at a cost, sacrificing comfort and sleep to chase his dream. The journey is grueling but necessary for achieving extraordinary results. Grover challenges readers to ask themselves, are you willing to make the sacrifices that winning demands? Because if you're not, someone else will. Winning isn't about balance, it's about prioritizing your goal above everything else. Chapter 2: Winning is Unpredictable. Grover emphasizes that winning doesn't follow a clear path. He describes it as untamed, unpredictable, and chaotic. No matter how prepared you are, obstacles will test your resolve. A powerful example from the book involves Kobe Bryant. During the 2008 NBA Finals, Bryant faced the Boston Celtics, who were physically and mentally dominating. Instead of breaking under pressure, Bryant used the loss as fuel. The following season, he led the Lakers back to the finals and claimed victory, earning Finals MVP. Grover explains Kobe didn't just want to win, he wanted to destroy the doubt. This mindset showcases the ability to adapt and use setbacks as stepping stones and highlight the chaos of the journey and the necessity of persistence. Grover reminds us that success isn't linear. The ability to pivot and recalibrate in the face of uncertainty is what separates winners from everyone else.
How you feeling?
Strong in general. I've had like a year and a half off, which I've never had that. So my legs feel fresh and I feel very confident about where I'm at. Control what you can control, right? I've done my part.
Chapter 3, The Dark Side of Winning. Grover doesn't sugarcoat it. Winning isn't always glamorous. He writes, winning is lonely. It doesn't care about your feelings or excuses. He shares how both Jordan and Bryant were often misunderstood. Their intensity and single-minded focus on greatness sometimes alienated teammates and friends. Winning comes with sacrifices that extend beyond the physical. It often isolates those who pursue it. One striking example is Grover's recollection of Jordan's infamous practice sessions. Jordan demanded excellence, pushing his teammates to their limits. While some saw this as harsh, Grover explains that Jordan's approach built a championship-caliber team. His relentless drive to win was both inspiring and intimidating. For a pop culture analogy, consider the character Aang from Avatar, the Last Airbender. While Aang's journey is rooted in bringing peace and balance, his relentless pursuit to master all elements and defeat Fire Lord Ozai demonstrates the sacrifices and focus required for greatness. Like Grover's depiction of the dark side, Aang faces loneliness and inner conflict, especially when his principles are tested, reminding us that the path to greatness often requires walking a challenging and solitary road. Grover challenges readers to confront their own darkness. Are you willing to embrace discomfort and criticism to achieve your goals? The answer often determines who has the fortitude to succeed. Chapter 4. Winning is an endless pursuit. One of Grover's most profound lessons is that winning is never truly over. He writes, "Winning doesn't care about what you've done. It's always asking, what's next?" The pursuit of excellence is a continuous journey with no finish line. Grover highlights this with Kobe Bryant's post-championship mindset. After winning the 2010 NBA Finals, Bryant didn't bask in the glory for long. He immediately began preparing for the next season, determined to stay ahead of the competition. This relentless pursuit of improvement ensured that Bryant stayed among the best. Grover's message is clear. Resting on past victories leads to complacency. To stay ahead, winners must keep evolving, learning, and striving for more. Chapter 5. Winning requires obsession. Grover describes obsession as the key to sustained success. He writes, "You can't just like what you do. You have to love it to the point of obsession. Without obsession, your drive will waver when faced with adversity." He recounts how Jordan's obsession with basketball extended beyond the court. Jordan would watch hours of game footage, analyzing every detail. This obsessive attention to detail was what gave him an edge over his opponents. Grover credits this level of focus as the defining factor between good and legendary players. While extreme, his journey echoes Grover's message about the power of obsession. It's not about balance, it's about being all in. Grover asks us to reflect. Are you obsessed enough to outwork and outlast everyone else in your field? Obsession might make you different, but it's also what sets you apart.
Michael Jordan tells me one day he wants to be the best player that's ever played here. And I said, well, you got to work harder than you did in high school. He said, I worked as hard as everybody else. I said, oh, excuse me. I thought you just told me you want to be the best player to ever play here. He said, I'm going to show you. Nobody will ever work as hard as I work.
My mentality was to go out and win at any cost. If you don't want to live that regimented mentality, then you don't need to be alongside of me, because I'm going to ridicule you until you get on the same level with me. And if you don't get on the same level, then it's going to be hell for you.
Tim Grover's Winning isn't just a book about sports, it's a blueprint for life. It's about embracing the sacrifices, unpredictability, and loneliness that come with chasing greatness. It's about developing an unrelenting obsession and understanding that the pursuit of excellence never ends. But above all, it's about answering one simple question: how badly do you want it? If this inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Nestled Flames. And remember, winning isn't for everyone, but it might be for you. The choice is yours.